What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko, and Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and Butterbean, Cruiserweight King Jai Obataya.
Look, I'm happy with my performance. I thought I boxed well. It was just keep coming and coming and coming. It was like the Terminator in there. I was like, what more do I have to hit him with? Like my coaches were even, go to the body, break him down there. I'd done a bit of it, and I'd whack him with the right hook, and he just grunted me again. I got to give props on how tough he was. I don't think no one's going to be tougher than that. I don't think no one's going to take anything like that. So I think I've fucked myself here because not a lot of people are going to want to fight me. But I'm happy with my performance, and I got him out there the last round, and he still stood up. Fucking fair fuck stood up.
Did he hit you with anything of note, or was it?
No. I mean, he caught me shit. No. He didn't. Not even when he was going to work on the road. There was no danger. Sometimes I just sit there on the road. My coach gets me a little bit angry. I'm going to work on that, stay back to the gym in a few weeks, evolving my craft. I love the way life's going at the moment, and yeah, but never, not of anything, no.
He spoke to KSI afterwards and sort of mentioned your name and your call out, and he said, listen, I'm still recovering right now.
Yeah.
So whilst he recovers, or what's in your mind right now for your next?
Look, I think we've got a big announcement now, me and my team. It's coming soon. I'm going to have a few weeks off to just enjoy life. I've been in camp now for 2 years with my coaches, and it's been tough. I've had so many cancellations, and it's been a hard, long road, and I don't sit here and complain and whatnot, but there's a big thing coming with me and Misfits. I'm on my last fight with Misfits, so me and my coaches and my team are going to renegotiate what we're going to do. But as I say, I'm going to have a few weeks off. When I get back in, I'm just going to concentrate, and whatever name they put forward, I'm going to take, but I'm going to be a little bit more crafty this time, lower weight, stuff like that. I'm going to see what's what, but there's a few names there, Mike Perry's and your Jorge Masvidal's. I'm going to get revenge on Jorge Masvidal for knocking me out. I want to knock him flat out, and I'm just going to spark Perry because he's an idiot, because he's a shit for brains.
Is Carl Froch any of the big announcement?
No.
Smiling.
No. Look. I've just said it in there, and I have to say to everyone, I have to get it out there. Look, Carl Froch is a phenomenal fighter. He's got a fucking massive nose, poor. Look, if he wants to fight me now this year, and he's training, and he wants to get in there with me, and we get the weight right and the money right, and he wants to be the A-side, and he wants to tell everyone he's done 80,000 fucking fans at Wembley and whatever, this, that, the other, and Canelo come and shook his hand, and Canelo knows me. I'll do it with you now. Carl, if you want to do it, let's fucking do it. I'm not asked to buy you and your big nose.
Darren, was that a lot tougher than you expected?
Fucking right it was, mate. Did you not see what I hit him with in the first round? I hit him with a bulldozer, and he just got up and looked at me as if to say, I don't know. I was just like, I looked at my coaches and went, is this for real? I've just whacked him with everything. And then as the rounds got on, he's chasing me down. I'm just like, I might quit myself here.
If you saw the interview John Fury did, and also I want to get your reaction to Tommy Fury's fight in Hungary as well, if you watched it.
No. I'm not. Look, there was a big fight. I'm not interested in Tommy. Look, his personal life, he says he's going through a lot of shit and all whatever. I mean, no, you're not going through a lot of shit. We're all going through shit, mate. You know what I mean? We're all going through shit. We've all got family problems, and we've all got trauma and stuff like that. Just fuck your problems on the outside. What time is what era are we living in? Do you know what I'm saying? What era is this now? Look, and people are going to say this now, and they're going to comment shit now, but what era are we living in? So what, just because you're having problems, does that mean you forget to fight? All this thing now with people are, I'm having problems, so what, because you're having problems outside the ring, does that mean you forget to fight all of a sudden? It doesn't wash with me. I'm not asked about Tommy Fury, mate. If he wants to fight, look, we can fight. If he doesn't want to fight, I don't give a shit about him fighting him. If he wants to say, I missed out on a big opportunity, again, sound, but I'm sorry. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry, mate, for what I said. I'm sorry. Is that what you want to hear? I'm sorry for saying I kicked it in the head. I'm not asked about him.
How much of a saving grace has Misfits been? Obviously, after the UFC and sort of the MMA career sort of stalling for a little while, how much of a saving grace has Misfits been?
Mate, it's been good. Look, I asked Darren and Hunter to release me from my contract in the UFC because I wanted to solve a few things outside of the cage, me injuries and stuff like that, and I wanted to chase another avenue because I didn't want to just. I was a top superstar in the UFC. I was beating all the top names, and I had a few losses myself, but I didn't want to just be in there to be a name. I don't work like that, so I left. I thought I'm gonna, you know, let's go with the influencer. I was scheduled to fight on the Chavez. I was scheduled to fight on the Jake Paul card. That fell through. Other fights fell through. Tommy Fury fell through. My coaches know what I've been through. They've been through it with me. They've been through it with me, you know. So we're not knowing if we're in camp or not. My coaches having to shout at me because, you know, I'm like, I can squeeze another ale in, honestly. But look, me and Misfits are good. Me and KSI and Mams were good. Do you know what I'm saying? We're good. We've got one more fight now. They're gonna want to renew the contract. We're gonna negotiate. But you know, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good summer. It's gonna be a good year. Hallelujah.
How much hatred do you report on Masvidal? That's a big fact.
What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.